Hi, welcome to Keto Fusion with Dee. Today we'll be making keto meatballs and cheesy bread. You're new here, please subscribe and hit the notification. So let's get started. Now here are the ingredients. 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm using the 85-15% and eggs, onion powder, garlic powder, grated Parmesan cheese, a slice of homemade keto bread, salt, cayenne pepper, oregano, basil, anise seeds, parsley, Worcestershire sauce, and almond milk. All right, now we're gonna mix all the ingredients. This is my 1.5 pounds of ground beef. Like I said, it was 85% and 15 beef I'm using. And I'm gonna put all the ingredients in here. My Parmesan garlic powder, onion powder, and my cayenne, dried basil, oregano, and anise, parsley, salt, and the milk, Worcestershire sauce, 2 eggs, and the bread, I kind of break it into pieces with my hands. This is my homemade keto bread, but by all means go ahead and use a breadcrumb, a keto friendly if you have in handy. And also, if you like, I have my keto bread recipe, which is a wonderful recipe you can find where I did my cucumber canapes. You can find it in the description. And now with my clean hands, I'm just gonna go ahead and combine all the ingredients. Now here you get about a nice, a size of a golf ball size meatballs, 26 meatballs, but it all depends on how big or small you want. And since I had about a little half a pound extra, I can use it for later. Now at this point, what we're gonna do we're gonna cook it on low heat for 25 minutes. And you have to put a lid on and let it cook closed for 25 minutes. You don't stir it, you don't flip it, do nothing, just let it cook for 25 minutes. So halfway point, Only thing that I'm gonna do is just go ahead and shake this a little bit, just to avoid the meatballs from sticking to the bottom of my pan. Just to prevent that from happening, we just shake a little bit and leave it be. Now, ingredients for this cheesy bread recipe is freshly grated fresh mozzarella, Parmesan, onion and garlic powder, cracked red pepper, basil and oregano, and eggs. So I'm using a pan lined with parchment paper. The pan is 11 by 7. And to mix all the ingredients, we are using this big bowl. Now let's go ahead and combine all these ingredients with your clean hands. And now we're going to grab the pan lined with parchment paper and I'm going to press it down at the same time, kind of pushing it towards the edges, kind of trying to fit it into the pan. I have my oven preheated for 350 degrees. I'm sorry for not telling you that beforehand. It's going for about 25 minutes. It's going to the 350 degree oven for 25 minutes. Now guys, I wanted to tell you, halfway through the 25 minutes, I increased the temperature to 375 and then finished through the 25 minutes, and this is how it looks. So you want to make sure when the cheesy bread comes out, you have to leave it on the countertop to rest for at least 15 minutes. That way it's more sturdy to cut into little wedges. So I'll see you in a bit. Now for the meatball parm, I put my meatballs with fresh mozzarella on top to melt in the oven for 375 for 6 minutes. But that's entirely optional. If you want to, you can go ahead and put it in the microwave oven as well. But I kind of like how it happens in the oven. So there it is. Now guys, I'm cutting this into strips. Now here's our cheesy bread. Okay, welcome back, guys. Here's our finished meatball parmesan and cheesy bread. Oh my goodness, it smells so good in here, and I can smell the basil, all kinds of ingredients we put in it, parsley, anise, everything. I can really smell it all. It's so good, and I'm gonna give it a try. Oh my goodness, this is out of this world. It is so good. The sauce is just incredible with the cheese bread. And I'm gonna go ahead and try my meatball right now. As you can see, it's very tender and very moist. It's really good. I'm telling you, I've been making this recipe. Actually, this came from an Italian lady, a Sicilian lady, and when she introduced this recipe, I thought it was very unique. I honestly didn't think that was gonna be a good method, but I just followed what she told me, and oh my goodness, I was so surprised. Every time it comes out so good, and you don't have to babysit the meatballs once you put it in the pan. And what a convenient recipe for anyone to make. So I'm very excited, and I'm very glad that I shared with you, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy the same way I enjoyed this recipe with my family. So please subscribe to my channel if you like my recipes, and also please hit the notification. I'll see you next time. Take care.